Hi, it's Peter Donnelly here from Coachwood Nursery at Somersby. We specialise in succulents, but we grow other things as well. One of them is Bromeliads, which are a great plant for shade. They don't need soil, they just can grow on a little bit of bark. Great in a container, and they make quite a good indoor plant as well, because in their natural habitat, they're growing up in trees where it's quite shaded. And the thing about them is that they have a really good quality of collecting water, insects and leaves and things in that cup, and that forms like a liquid fertilizer for them, and they can pretty much grow just with a bit of water and a bit of liquid fertilizer inside that cup. Now when it comes to propagation, they're quite easy because they don't have a big root. This particular one here grows off a little stem from the main plant, and you see how it has little roots coming out here? Well, they want to attach themselves to something. So what you can do is just get a pot, they don't need a big pot, push that stem in until the roots just hit the top of the soil like this. And sometimes they might need a little bit of a stabilizer, but that's quite good to go like that. Potting mix, you can use an orchid mix, anything that has a good lot of bark in it. Even a good quality potting mix is okay. But don't use anything that has a lot of sand or anything that's too heavy. They like a very organic mix. Now in the Bromeliad family, there's many different types. This one here is a cryptanthus. You can see it has beautiful foliage. It has a sort of a white, silvery powder that's on the leaf, and if you touch that, it'll come off. So it's best to leave it on there. I think that must be to give it some sort of protection. Has lovely stems, quite a good indoor plant and quite attractive. This is another cryptanthus. You can see it has lovely pink foliage and a sort of a vertical rib that goes, a horizontal rib that goes down through the stem, and quite an attractive little one. This is the little dwarf plant. Makes a great indoor plant or outdoors in shade, or maybe just a little bit of morning sun and no more than that. And finally, another one which is really popular now, this is a tillandsia, or the air plant. They're all related. It's related to a bromeliad. This one will grow up in trees, or it'll grow on a piece of bark, or even on a fence, or on a piece of wire, as long as you keep it reasonably humid, give it a bit of a hose every now and don't put it in the direct sun, and this just keeps on growing. It's quite amazing. It'll just grow and grow, and it gets little mauve flowers in there too every now and then. That's an air plant, and there are many different types of them. We have a pretty good little collection of bromeliads here, and this is another taller one here. You can see that doesn't have the stem like the first one I showed you, so to pot this, you just go that deep. You only have to go about an inch or 2 centimeters down into the pot, push it down, and that's ready to grow. So come to Coachwood Nursery, learn more about our succulents, our indoor plants and our shade-loving plants, and the details are on our website, coachwoodnursery.com, with our open days and our demonstrations and garden talks.